Okay, I'm ready to make my statement. Some of us got an email yesterday, a very surprising email from our friend GP, Gwyneth Paltrow. Just said a note from GP, and it revealed that she is, with a heavy heart, separating from her husband, Chris Martin. I'm sorry, I'm doing right now for Gwen what she can't do. So I think some of you thought I would do an impression video today of how she's feeling, but the truth is, I love her somehow so much now that I feel it's very disrespectful to impersonate someone going through a hard time. I feel bad for her. Yeah, I didn't go to Catholic school for 12 years for nothing. Apparently I went to feel guilty enough to not impersonate someone going through a divorce. Excuse me, a conscious uncoupling. And also I need highlights right now so badly that the only impression I can do of Gwyneth Paltrow is something from Bounce, and well, that's actually appropriate. No, I'll continue with this one. Okay, all right, so Gwyneth and Chris are not getting a divorce. They're having a conscious uncoupling. What is a conscious uncoupling? It is when you're so clear-headed from your juice cleanse that you're able to look at something that you thought you needed for 10 years and say, I don't want that anymore. The important thing is, how are we doing? How are we feeling about this? We're fine, right? Because like we knew. Is anyone shocked? There's no way she lets him have sex with her. Have you seen how much he sweats when he performs? Do you know how much money she spends on her facial regimen? There's no way that that's been happening. Also, she's intolerable. Am I right? Like, that's kind of her MO. I mean, he's been working hard, and he just wants some takeout. He just wants to order some fried chicken that has breadcrumbs that aren't made from edamame. Conscious uncoupling. The biggest question that's going around in my head is, who named the kids? And was that the straw that broke the camel's back? And did one recently say, like, every time I say my daughter's name out loud, I think about how much I hate you? I'm just picturing how this all, It's not easy to be in the middle here. What's gonna happen now? Who are they gonna end up with? I hate to speculate. But is it going to be like that hotel guy that she's been seen with or talked about having an affair with? Or I think that it's going to be somewhat obscure because she hides from the paparazzi with Chris. But then I'm like, are we all forgetting that her boyfriend before him was Brad Pitt? So obviously the only reason she shied away from photos with Chris is because he's not really good enough or famous enough for her. And also because he's kind of almost as thin as she is, and his teeth are just shy of being adorably bad British. Her healthy lifestyle seems to be her lover. So I think she's going to get with someone either man enough to laugh at her or gay enough to join her. Also, I predict she's going to dye her hair. And Chris is, who cares? It's taxing on me to pretend like he matters. The only reason he stayed somewhat relevant is because of Gwen and because Jay-Z's wife bullies him into going on double dates. So those are my thoughts on their conscious uncoupling. Thank you for asking how I'm doing. I'm alright. Interested to see how they'll deal with this in the media now and what her next newsletter will be. Do you think she'll just go right to a new recipe or a trip away, or do you think she'll do something like blowjob tips, newly single kind of thing? So that's, I'm looking forward to seeing that. And what I think is really important to keep in mind during this time of mourning is that no matter how badly Gwyneth is feeling right now, she's still better than us. And I think she wants you to know that. Clap along.